Connie Smith with OSU Extension. We are back again with Master Gardener Keith Eichhorn, and this is another segment of In the Garden. And today, Keith is going to work with me on learning how to grow good cantaloupe and good watermelon in the garden. I've done this before. It never works.
Well,
tell me how.
It's very simple.
Okay.
What I use is just, the regular containers, and I put potting soil mix in this. You don't need seed starting mix for these larger seeds.
All right.
So, and then all I do is just poke some holes in this, and then I just set the seeds down in them, and then cover them with soil.
Okay.
Not garden soil, but this potting soil mix.
Right.
And then what I'll do is spray it with a little water to moisten it.
Yeah.
Okay. And same as other seeds. Let me get this covered a little better. You just need enough dirt to cover them. You don't need a lot of potting soil mix over top of the seeds. And then moisten it. They don't have to be real wet, but just moist.
Sure.
And then what I do is just take a piece of plastic wrap and just cover this after I have it all planted.
Okay.
And just set it on top of my hot water tank, and it provides enough heat for them to sprout.
Okay.
As soon as you see them sprout, again, you take your cover off and put them under the grow lights. You don't want to leave them leave them on top of the water tank very long after they sprout. You want to get them under the grow lights as quick as possible so the plants don't get tall and spindly. They're nice sturdy plants.
Do you find, like when you start these, I'm assuming, is this a project in your basement or do you do it in your garage? I
use the basement because that's where a hot water tank is.
Okay.
And, I have more room down there.
Okay.
And, I have the grow lights hanging from the rafters.
Okay.
I just have one strings hanging down.
Yeah.
So, which,
do you ever worry if you tried to do it in your garage, it'd be too drafty in the garage?
It's probably, my garage isn't heated, so it'd be too cold for one thing, especially in this time of the year.
Sure.
Now, these, I won't start these till about the 1st of May.
Oh, okay.
Because you only really want a second set of leaves on them when it comes time to set them out. You don't have to do it real far ahead.
Okay.
You just want to have a good root system, and they'll develop a good root system, in a couple weeks.
In a couple weeks, yeah.
And they sprout. These seeds sprout pretty quickly.
So here's the thing. Like when I was growing up, my grandpa would always do like melons, and he would say, "Well, make a hill of melons, and 5 or 6 or 7 seeds."
Right.
But it seemed like they never got done in time. It never really worked. You know what I mean?
Well, watermelons are a long season crop.
Okay.
So the kind I use is Crimson Sweet.
Okay.
I find this is a good tasting, a very sweet melon. Weighs about 8 to 10 pounds. It's not real big.
Right.
But it's a good size to fit in your refrigerator, so it doesn't take up a lot of space. And they're very, very sweet. But if you plant the seeds in your garden in the middle of May, they'll never make.
Yeah, that's what
They'll never make. So you have to start them ahead of time and get about a 2-week jump on the season. And they'll ripen in August.
When you really want them.
Well, you want them, because if you wait till into September, the nights start to get cooler, the days get shorter, and they just won't ripen.
No, they never would make.
They'll look pink, but they'll never get red.
Yeah, absolutely.
But if you start them from seeds, they will.
Okay.
Cantaloupe, you don't have to, but I find that you get a better jump on the season, and you'll have cantaloupe early August.
And sweeter fruit.
It's much sweeter fruit.
Yeah.
They're much different, raising them yourself as far as sweetness and taste, than buying Indiana melons.
Okay.
Trust me. I bought them at the roadside stand in Indiana, and they're not anywhere near as flavorful.
And these, what do you like? Pride of Wisconsin?
Well, these are just seeds that I happen to have. Any kind are good. There's several different varieties. If you have a particular variety, just plant them. But these are they're different sizes. So some are small, some are bigger. You just have to read the description for those type of seeds and decide if that's what you want, and then try it.
But now let's talk about a couple other vine crops like squash.
Yeah, squash, zucchini, cucumbers. those things you do the same way if you want to, but you can plant those direct seed in the
Yeah.
garden, but some people prefer to plant them and set out the plants. And
Yeah.
if you're that type, this is how you do it. You do it exactly the same way and start them about the same time, about the
Okay.
1st of May. Because you really wanna aim for middle of May, the end of May to put
Yeah.
these type of crops in the garden.
Right.
You know, the soil has to be warm and as long as they're started ahead of time, they have a very strong root system growing in this.
Right.
And it'll come out of here very easy, you just tip it over and it'll come out.
Yeah.
very
And
easily.
here's the thing, the Ohio Agronomy Guide says, even though we don't really wanna believe this, our last expected day of 50% chance or less of frost is, that last 15th to 20th of May.
Right.
So we have to be cognizant of that, but you think you get a better crop with like the cucurbits, like the squash, the zucchini and those, just making a hill in the ground.
Right, it works for me. Now,
Okay.
other people may just wanna put a couple plants in,
Yeah,
and I understand that, especially if they're putting in containers and so forth, so
yeah,
this gives you the opportunity to do that, and you can plant them where you want to, and
Right.
they're fine. So,
absolutely.
there's no reason not to start them ahead of time like this, you just don't have to. But these two crops here, cantaloupe and watermelon, they're a
Yeah.
must, especially watermelon. You'll
Yeah.
never raise watermelon if you don't start them ahead of
Get 'em
time as
started.
plants.
Yeah, and the whole key is grow what you love,
Correct.
and you're gonna use it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whatever
Yeah,
taste you like, that's what you go.
absolutely. My special guest and Master Gardener, he's just so much fun to have here on the 88.9 WLRY Farm Page.